Yo, Falero, this psychic damage ain't shit. Well, I see we're already off to a rollicking good start, especially me disappearing into the ether for a split second. Don't worry about that. Greetings and felicitations, assorted children of the internet. I am the Logician, and, yeah, as you can probably see from the title of tonight's stream, we're going to be doing some more Masked Rider reactions. I've dug myself too deep already, and there's no escaping it at this point. And even if there were, let's be honest, my pride would not allow me. This is the price I pay for being far too into movies and TV, and just, I'll save the griping for someone who actually cares. But for those of you who are unfamiliar with what I am referring to, I'm going to be doing a reaction to a couple more episodes of a series known as Saban's Masked Rider, much in the same way that Saban's Power Rangers was created by using out of context stock footage, not even stock footage, footage from a Japanese tokusatsu or special effects series known as Super Sentai, and then filming new footage with American actors and locations to recontextualize it into an American show called Power Rangers. Saban did the same thing with a Japanese series known as Kamen Rider, which, wouldn't you know it, literally translates to Masked Rider. Much in the same way that every version of Power Rangers is different, every version of Kamen Rider is a little bit different. It's just kind of how tokusatsu works. I believe, if I am not mistaken, this series uses footage from Kamen Rider Black RX, though if my friend Alex shows up in the comment section, I'm sure they will be quick to remind me. VR Troopers? No, unfortunately not tonight's show, but thank you for showing up nonetheless. I mean, God knows with my stubborn streak, we may be well on our way to going through all of Saban's filmography, I suppose. We'll get there in time. But, yes, I digress. We're going to be watching some more of this horseshit tonight, and if I must suffer, so must all of you. So, without further ado, I don't know why I am rhyming so frequently. It's just, I suppose it's the artist in me lashing out for some sort of a vague sign of a heart still beating, a cry for help. I don't know what to tell you. I am just inflicting even more psychic damage upon myself by delaying the inevitable. So, let's cut the bullshit and get right to more bullshit. So I believe this is going to be episode 5. Oh, you are essentially right on time, Silver. We haven't even started the reaction yet. I literally just cut to the footage. So basically you timed it perfectly. But yes, let's go ahead and hopefully, now that I have made adjustments here and there, we should not have any more audio issues. So hopefully you will be able to hear this and experience the true nightmarish experience that is Masked Rider right along with me. So, let us commence forth.
Today on the adventures of Masked Rider, Count Dragon plans to turn the stewards into insect warriors.
They will be my guinea pigs.
I thought they were going to be insects. Also, heads up, you're exhausted from work, you might fall asleep. That is completely valid, given the state of this nightmare hellscape that is the second Trump administration. That stacked on top of the late-stage capitalist nightmare that we're already dealing with, I do not blame you in the least, Silver. The least you can do is try to get some modicum of energy back via the magic of sleep. God knows I've tried to do that over the years, but, you know, I'm still working on it. Also, let's just go ahead, like, nip this in the bud, skip past the intro, the preview. It's all just, it's just bread at the dinner table, you know? That's not the fill up before we get to the main course.
I will never understand your culture.
What is it, Dex?
Well, according to this dictionary, if you compare someone to an insect, it's a terrible insult. On my planet Edenoi, it's considered the highest form of flattery.
Bugs! Where?
You know, I wouldn't scream too loud, kid. I'm not sure if they could afford the license from Warner. So this immediately raises a number of questions. I mean, obviously we have the link here, culturally speaking, of, okay, the reason Kamen Rider looks like a bug in this iteration, or I guess Masked Rider, as it were, is because everyone descends from bugs. Okay, fine. So that's why the bad guy has everything themed around bugs, or supposedly. Keep in mind, this is Saban trying to forcibly recontextualize all of the footage they got of Kamen Rider into something that fits the overall narrative. Like, as simple a plot as possible, easy enough for kids to digest. And yet, again, I feel like if they wanted to at least... Okay, here's my pitch. Immediately, not even 2 minutes into the video, and I am trying to make adjustments here. Here are my pitch notes, as it were, Saban. I know you're listening. Someone has to. Anyway, maybe roll with the fact that all of the enemies you've shown from the Kamen Rider Black RX footage are just vehicles. Like... And stress the point that, yeah, no, it's a bug's worst enemy. Vehicles. Draw comparisons. Make it easy for our friend here, the protagonist, to understand, yeah, you know how, like, on Earth, a bug splatters against a windshield? That's what's going on my home fucking planet. This, my evil uncle, are they making him his uncle? It seems like a family affair. But I digress. My uncle is making machines to essentially splat the bugs of resistance, I suppose. I thought a bug's worst enemy would be a magnifying glass. It depends on the bug, and it depends on who's wielding the magnifying glass. If we're talking Sid from Toy Story, maybe. Oh, my word. But yeah, it's just like, they're forcibly saying, like, no, this thing that looks like a tractor, this is clearly a beetle. Let's name it after a beetle. Like, motherfucker, you already have a show for that, and it's called Big Bad Beetleborgs, alright? There's too much bleed over into your other series as it is. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Already. My fucking word.
I need some for my science budget.
Let me assist you, Albie.
Well, that would be nice, Dex.
Yeah, no, that's the sound I hear most people make when they see cockroaches, too. Then again, more and more of my friends seem to live in New Zealand and Australia, so I can't quite say that with 100% certainty. But, you know, soup's on. Bring the whole family. Save us, Furbus. Save us from this hell. Bring us to another, somewhat more tolerable hell. Also, once again, I have to point out that they are leaning really into the, I guess, whatever collection of music they use for the Digimon soundtrack. Because this to me does not scream... like, uh-oh, bugs are invading the kitchen and ruining all of the baking.
Man, look at them all. No, bugs!
This is like leisurely stroll in the park. You know what? Once again, I've taken it upon myself to instantly fix the soundtrack. See, doesn't that work much better? Like, just Proof positive. Via the scientific method, bulk and skull fix everything. You're no bulk and skull, but you'll do.
Dad, stop that!
Oh, well, there's a diegetic reason. We're seeing the scene from Furbus's point of view. He just happened to be listening to the Digimon Adventure soundtrack at the time. Yeah, this is the necessary amount of time this joke should have been carried on.
I just shouted in bug language, what I learned on television.
What was that?
House party?
See, missed opportunity. The correct answer was Joe's apartment.
Well, party time is over, Dex. You know, I've got an important client, and these bugs are definitely not on the menu.
Did someone say food?
Careful! You might be eating an insect.
I think the worst worry at this point, ma'am, is the microplastics. But yeah, sure, let's worry about the insects. And ignore the fact that bug flour is far more sustainable than wheat flour.
Dex just invited some of his friends over for a party.
I'm sorry.
But what am I going to do? I still need bugs for my science project.
Oh, I know. Let's go on a bug hunt in the country.
Okay.
Molly.
I don't.
Oh no. Oh, I'm going to hell for this. I am absolutely going to hell for this. One moment. I know what must be done. Because once again, if the brain rot must affect me, it must affect all of you as well. Yeah, let's go for a bug hunt in the country. What could possibly go wrong?
What really happened on that Thursday here at Augusta High School that led to Chris Wood's death? The fuck is that? Shit! I'm dying in this fucking country-ass fucked up town. Shit flying in my mouth. The fuck, I can't see pollen. Let's get the fuck out this country, motherfucker. I can't even see me. Okay.
I apologize for nothing. And I will see you all in hell with me. Oh, god damn it. That was the wrong button. But once again, providing more empirical evidence that bulk and skull fix everything. Oh, fuck me running.
I don't like bugs. Oh, the earth variety, that is.
Honey?
Well, I have to stay home and make new pastries, ones that don't have all these extra ingredients.
Ma, Kumi.
I take that as a yes, Purvis.
Also, are we just overlooking the fact that the dad is allergic to this thing? Like, they made such a fucking strong point to gaslight dad every other minute by not telling him this thing was sleeping under the stairs like a discount Harry Potter. Though I will still gladly take this, far less transphobia.
Dex, you want to come?
No, it's my fault for throwing the party in the first place. Stay home and give assistance.
Okay, let's go. Come on, Purvis.
Bug hunt, cool.
But just so long.
I love how you can just tell so explicitly that that was, like, recorded, like, in post.
Assistance?
Because, listen to the mic quality here.
Okay, let's go. Come on, Purvis.
Bug hunt, cool.
Yeah, again. It's not a big deal. It's like, okay, yeah, it's a kid's show, you know, but, like, it's one of those things that as an audio engineer, it just sticks out like a sore thumb to me. And yeah, I already leave these sessions so utterly and existentially sore That is just like, oh great, yeah, this might as well be another mouse turd on top of the shit sundae as well.
Cool, but just so long as you don't invite any of your little helpers along.
I have gathered you here to bear witness to the greatest plan I have ever conceived. Inside this jar is Mothatron, an insectivore that will transform the stewards into insect warriors. They will be my guinea pigs for the rest of Earth's inhabitants.
The plan is sound. Database predicts victory.
I can't every fucking time with this thing. I am so sorry. Mothatron, yes, absolutely. You know, we have Mothra at home. Mothra at home. Also, every time I see this fucking animation that they play for dropping down the anime, it's like, all right, in Power Rangers, you have Rita Repulsa, like, throwing down her spear to make the monster grow, or just, you know, whatever the method of making the little clay monster turn life-sized. You know, in like, fucking Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad, which, yes, is a real thing. You had Kilo Khan sending, like, a polygonal monster, or, like, digital art of a monster, making it 3D, sending it through power lines, and then attacking digital circuitry. Fine. Here, they deliver the monster by having split pea soup spill out of the smoking hole in this giant robot's throat. Once again, if I must see it, so must you.
Nothing but ants. I'm sure there must be some bigger bugs around here somewhere.
Well, wouldn't you know it?
Nefaria, dispatch your maggots and have them guide the stewards to Mothatron.
I keep forgetting that the putty equivalent for the show is maggots. I mean, yeah, I get it. It works with the whole bug theme, but I don't know. Like, oh no, watch out for the maggots. They will spoil the Smith's dinner supply. If you would, Master Rider.
And we will watch as they transform into my insect warriors.
A brilliant scheme. I myself told the others it would be. You pompous, self-serving jackal. I was the one who told you that the Count's plan would work.
Silence.
Our brains are so small, and yours are so big.
Has your memory failed you? I told you to dispatch your maggots. Do so at once.
Also, call my brain big again, and I will send you into the Mothavore. Mothatron, the Vor was brought up at some point in this episode, and I'm still psychologically recovering from that. Still a more healthy relationship than Lord Zed and Rita Repulsa.
Something big in there.
Well, the good news is you found your science project. It's a bugbear.
One in your bucket, huh? It's a bug, all right, Ferb, otherwise known as an ant. Ant!
Let me help you. Hey, once you're lying around on the ground, you never know what you're going to find down there.
I just remembered. It could have been you, Show, who mentioned this. I never bothered to look it up after the fact, but I believe someone mentioned that the actor in the Furbus suit here is Vern Troyer, which is not helping the overall psychic damage here. For the uninitiated, Vern Troyer was the actor who portrayed Mini-Me from the Austin Powers movies. He has since passed away, unfortunately, but it is always fascinating to see just these less than stellar steps in the reputation ladder of many prominent figures in cinema. For example, going back to Power Rangers for a moment, some of you may be familiar with the voice actor Johnny Young Bosch. He plays the English voice of Ichigo Kurosaki from Bleach, as well as Lelouch V. Britannia from Code Geass, as well as Vash the Stampede from Trigun, both the original and the reboot. I'm not sure if this was his first role, at least it was the first I saw of him chronologically. He played the second actor to play the Black Power Ranger. You know, back during that stunt when Saban was trying to beat the racism allegations, and instead of having a black man play the Black Ranger and a Asian woman play the Yellow Ranger, they said, hey, let's have an Asian man play the Black Ranger and a black woman play the Yellow Ranger. That'll fix everything. This tangent brought to you by movie trivia that no one wanted to know.
So, how many more do you have left?
Not too many.
Good.
Need a taste tester? Hi, Patsy.
Well, we could use an extra pair of hands, Patsy, if you'd like to help.
Well, actually, I'm expected back at the house to help my mom with some groceries.
Then why are you here? The door was bolted shut, Patsy. We discussed this at the hearing.
I got the sugar, Mom.
My mom needs to firmer floppy arms anyway. Hi, Dex.
Patsy, your clothes.
Something wrong?
No, I think they're wonderfully versatile. Portably.
They're all the same color, Dex. Versatility is not exactly applicable here. Listen, I am aromantic as well, so I don't expect you to initially understand at your age, but this is what the children call a player. Do the children still call it that? Regardless, you are in fact being played by a Patsy. Also, lady, this is your brother. Don't give the jealous childhood friend look here.
Price.
Thanks, Dex.
And only in selected stores, so hurry now while supplies last.
Sale prices are marked. No returns after 30 days.
Well, at least some of us still believe in personal grooming.
A sign of grooming is that you watched Cable Guy? Because that's the bit here. He's literally just Jim Carrey's character from Cable Guy. Underrated movie, by the way. It's better than most people make it out to be.
So, Dex, seen any strange bugs lately?
How come this isn't working?
You from another planet or something? You're doing it upside down.
Because he's an alien, get it? Because he's an alien, get... Okay.
Look, you do it like this. That's strange.
This poor girl's one reason for existing is to have shit splattered over her face. You know, I should have thought through the phrasing of that. Oh well. You know, live and learn. Anyway.
My clothes and my hair! They're ruined!
Oh no, you have to redo all that personal grooming.
I have to go, my mother needs me.
Buy Eco Spot Remover. Removes the toughest stains from clothes, rugs, even furniture. Safety gloves and goggles are recommended.
This is just autism. Back before most kids in the 90s knew what autism was. This show was our gateway drug, I suppose. Well, this motherfucker and Billy from Power Rangers.
I think I know how to work this now.
If I ever need an ant, I know what to find.
But what you need, son, is a really big bug. I mean, a really big bug. Big bug! Big bug with friends! Run, Albie!
Okay, it's a dumb little thing, but I even appreciate just the lines like, big bug with friends, run! It's like the one line that's actually gotten a smile on my face. Other than the one that was literally drawn on.
Into the cave, Albie, quick! I hope they don't follow us.
I think we lost them for now, anyway.
Excellent. They fell for the trap. Now the stewards will meet their new maker.
Database confirms odds of success now 5,000 to 1.
Congratulations, Nefaria. Your maggots have done you proud.
Thank you, sire.
Remarkable, really, that anything she does succeeds, considering what little talent she has to work with.
You just wish you had some mindless little helpers.
Well, I do have you.
Hey!
Be gone.
The sexual tension between those two is real. Not even these two. These two. Like, for fuck's sake. I know only one of you has a pair, but just lock lips already.
Thing she does succeeds, considering what little talent she has to work with.
You just wish you had some mindless little helpers.
Well, I do have you.
Hey!
Be gone.
First he flatters her, and then he shatters her.
I know it's not him. I've looked it up, but I swear that the actor playing that little gremlin motherfucker sounds exactly like Jaqen from Inuyasha. Just, I need to deprogram my mind from the years of radiation exposure to Toonami. It's a gradual process. I'll get there eventually.
To my way!
She'll learn from this meeting success is but fleeting.
Look, Dad. Cool caterpillars. Come from my science project.
I'm beginning to dislike bugs now.
You know?
What happened?
I don't know. But something tells me it's not good.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Welcome, my new insect warriors! Prepare to undergo the transformation!
So, let's even backtrack here for a sec. Watch the frame rate of this particular clip.
Insect warriors! Prepare!
They clearly took this footage from the Japanese show and slowed it down so they could fit it over the monologue.
To undergo the transformation!
I can't move.
I can't move either. What's happening, Dad?
Oh. I think we're in big trouble.
My God. The fiends. They got them a discount card at Spirit Halloween.
Dad, you're becoming a bug.
They're not even tucking the fucking glove into the sleeve. He's just wearing the glove. You can see where it cuts off at the wrist. Yeah, no, me too, Dad. Me too. You know, every time I go back into this series, I think, I'm sure I was overreacting the first time. I'll go in this with a fresh pair of eyes, and then the terror. I peep the terror, and I never learn.
So are you, son.
Listen, they only had enough money for one costume, and they couldn't afford the horse, so... Hello, welcome, Lorelei. Welcome to hell. You can check out anytime you like, but you can't ever leave. And look, Furbus is here to greet you. You come back to this. Oh, no, it's better than that.
Dad, you're becoming a bug.
Notice, as I was pointing out earlier, Lore, they did not even bother to tuck the monster glove into this man's sleeve. He is just wearing it. Like an oven mitt. Granted, I would have loved this kind of oven mitt as a kid, but be that as it may. You prefer the Hotel California? Considering it's on fire right now, no, I don't think you would. Oh, but once again, thank you, Master Rider.
So are you, son. Furbus! Furbus, we can't move!
I'm a butterfly.
We need you to go get Dex.
Hurry, Ferb.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Who gave him the keys? Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Sorry. No, you have to understand, for context, this lock that Furbus is removing was advertised all over the fucking place in the 90s. Granted, in the commercials, it was red. I think they just painted this one blue to try and, hide the fact that this is a licensed product. But, I remember seeing advertisements for this steering wheel lock while watching Power Rangers and other shows as a child. Quite frankly, Furbus, I think you'd be doing us all a favor by just breaking the screen with that thing and saving us all a whole lot of trouble. The song is objectively about hell, so same thing. Yeah, you're not wrong, but still better than the actual California. I can say that I was raised there. So, one of two things has happened here. Either Furbus, little devil that he is, already a gremlin, has been practicing his hot wiring in his spare time. Or someone actually taught him how to drive. I'm not sure which is more frightening. Once again, video, if you would be so kind as to listen when I ask you to play.
Thanks for bringing over the wagon, Jen.
Sure.
Careful, Dex. That is very delicate. Oh, no!
Whoa!
Oh.
I must apologize.
Must you? Now, see, that's just a spa treatment, buddy. You're doing her a favor. Like, once again, as I was pointing out earlier, this poor girl's whole lot in life is to have her face covered in goop. That was not any more tactful than the first time I attempted to regulate. Fuck, moving on.
What happened?
I thought I just saw someone I know.
Where?
Right there.
Well, Dex, I can't worry about that right now. I'm gonna be late.
Dad and Abby should have been back by now, Mom. You suppose something happened?
Well, knowing your father, darling, he's probably lying on his back right now, taking it easy.
Yeah, cool. This is the perfect time for a fat joke.
Gee, I wish Dex was here.
Me too.
I'm not sure what people are talking about. I think the newest adaptation of Wicked is looking pretty good.
Huh? What was that?
Gummy, quick!
You boys literally Tokyo drifting it.
Obi! Dad!
Burbus, what's wrong? Where's Dad?
Insectivore, Mooney!
Mooney.
You know? It's moments like these where I wish the show had subtitles. I mean, I suppose I could always add my own. You know what? Every time now. Every time this motherfucker opens his mouth, I will be ready. Anyway.
Mooney, that means something bad has happened.
Oh no!
Wait a second. The Insectivore must be using butterflies to turn Dad and Albie into insect warriors. If they transform, I can't fight them. I'll have to surrender. Move over, Burbus. We have work to do.
Burbus? Who's Burbus?
Box, quick!
Again, it feels like in every one of these types of shows, there is always that one character or one set of characters whose sole mission, on top of being annoying and being the butt of every other joke, is to try and expose the hero of the story. Once again, you had Bulk and Skull from Power Rangers, who were constantly trying to find out who the Power Rangers were. You have this bitch, who's just sticking her nose in everything. Well, then again, given the unexpected cake bath here, that was already going to be the case. But I digress. I'm not sure why there is always that one motherfucker in these types of shows insistent on revealing the secret identity of the superhero when they have no stakes in the game. I mean, the only thing I can think of, apart from the, oh, we'll get rich and famous from knowing, is trying to relate to the childhood struggle of, oh, those fucking narcs. I told everyone that I brought my Pokemon cards to school. How very dare they? Oh god, the fucking vehicles.
Right. I searched for an antidote.
Man, healthcare in the 90s was awesome. What the fuck happened? That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Magno, Chop, let's rev up.
Fucking reboot-ass CGI. I hate to tell you, kid, I don't think you can drive both at the same time.
I
up?
We have another mission.
I'm ready to roll.
Sorry, this time Magno will be my ally.
Oh, what do you want her for?
Good question. If you were only going to take the one, why call the other? Like, were you that desperate for a cameo from both of them? You know what it is? I think the actors, the voice actors here, had such a tight fucking contract that they could find a way to get into the episode without being relevant whatsoever. Which, you know, you could learn a thing or two from this, Fran Drescher. SAG-AFTRA can learn a thing or two. My fucking word.
Maybe he wants someone reliable.
Hey, I'm reliable, and I'm faster, too.
You are both equally important to me. Ecto base, activate.
Oh yeah, seizure warning.
That is safe. I'll be my father. Let's hit it, Magno.
Good luck, guys.
All systems online, Masked Rider. Full power to propulsion.
Scan for them, Magno.
Way ahead of you, Dex. I've just locked onto them.
Good. Take us to them. Stay close while I go in. This could get ugly. And keep your...
Also, it would appear that someone has redeemed an unpopular opinion. I upped the price? Yes, because someone was flooding the market. Hello, Fee. So, because you redeemed an unpopular opinion, let me go ahead and break out the dice. Or die, I suppose. So, 2. Alright, so that brings us to... The writing for a TV show can actually benefit from said show being canceled. Now, what I mean by this is that I feel like there are certain forms of art that actually benefit from having limitations. Like, granted, that doesn't always work out. Case in point, the infamous Ed Wood and his cinematic atrocities, as it were. But, all the same, I feel like sometimes when a show realizes it is running on borrowed time, they have to work to try and fine-tune the writing to a point where they can get everything they need to get across succinctly and efficiently in such a way where it may not be the most drawn out and Shakespearean way to deliver the information, but I don't know. Limitations breed creativity. I myself have dealt with that in many instances where I have had to edit something and either the specific effect I was hoping for did not work out, or it just would not render properly, so I had to find alternatives, and ultimately I found that I liked those alternatives even better. So yes, I do believe that in certain circumstances, a show being canceled can actually improve the quality of the writing. Alright, so, moving brusquely right along, footloose and fancy-free.
10 up for me, my friend.
You know you can count on me.
Now to smash Dragon's little scheme.
Okay, no, let's go back there for a second. Out in the open, sunny day. This was clearly taken from inside the cave. Look at the lighting. It's like the darker... I'll even go back to the cave. Let's see here.
Another mission.
I'm ready to roll.
Sorry, this time Magno will be my ally.
Oh, what do you want her for?
Maybe.
See, look at this. The same lighting. Like, I'm pretty sure all they did here was reverse the actual footage. Yeah, that's literally all they did. Movie magic.
You can count on me.
Now to smash Dragon's little scheme.
You're the one who's going to be smashed, Masked Rider!
Something, get him the unlimited salad of breadsticks first. Also, hello, Gaelic. Thank you so much for joining us. It's awful here. Save yourself before it's too late.
just as ugly as I expected.
Thanks! But your family members have almost completely transformed!
Let them go. You know you can't beat Masked Rider.
I would say something I did not expect. This time the bad guy actually looks like a bug. To their credit. It is too late, you know? I suppose it's always too late to apologize. It's too late!
Grind for health,
I'm coming, Masked Rider.
Too much information, Magnum.
I'm the last thing you'll ever see!
That's what you think, Wingnut. Take a look behind you.
What? Where'd that come from?
8-ball side pocket.
You know, I made the joke earlier, about bugs getting splattered on the windshield of a car. I think I'm inheriting Lorelai's power of timing. It's spreading.
Thanks, Bill. Now take us to the cave, quick, before it's too late.
You got it, boss. Let's roll.
Come back here and fight!
Do you see anything different about my eyes?
The eyes are weird, but you...
For dry, red eyes, clear eyes is awesome. Wow.
You gotta worry about the heads, Dad. You got at least a dozen of them.
Oh, great. Now I get to worry about 12 more mouths to feed.
I'll fix you, Masked Rider!
You gotta love from this era of filmmaking and TV production. She's rubbing off on you. Did you consent to that? I mean, listen, it just sort of happens with witches, you know? The magic infects everything you do. I mean, we got pretty much the whole coven here. I'm sure they will all attest to it. But as I was saying, you gotta love this era of filmmaking and TV production. When everyone was just used to seeing giant boulders bounce around with the physics of a block of styrofoam, which they were, you know. And you could even tell, like, some of the paint's been chipped off at corners here. But we all accepted it because, you know, it's all in good fun. I mainly worry for the children who thought that they could survive a rock slide after the fact. It worked on Power Rangers and Masked Rider. Surely I can bike over the gorge without any worry of hitting those rocks. Don't you know, rocks are light as air. All right, well, looks like we have a redeem for the voice.
Don't you realize that rocks are lighter than air? Yes, of course I increased the price, Silver. This economy is all about supply and demand.
You know, I'm just one set of jiggle physics away from an OnlyFans at this point, aren't I?
All right, Dex, this is the place. And be careful.
Thanks, Magno. And keep the motor running.
It's literally my pulse, so I have no
Boulders, huh?
choice.
That's not gonna stop me.
The gets me every time. I can't fuck. Oh yeah. No, what gets me the most about it is the fact that this actor, such as he is, has such a naturally high voice at this point in his life that the ayahs are the lowest his voice ever goes in this series at the very least. So it's like the equivalent of, like, how do I explain this? From a voice acting perspective, I suppose. It's like the equivalent of watching a 5-year-old put on his dad's suit. You know, like, by all means, yes, you are wearing it correctly. Does it work? Not quite. But you know what? Good on you, champ, for trying. You're due for a growth spurt eventually.
I've never seen anything like this before. Help
You're
me?
from space.
Dad?
They're called stars.
Where are they?
Or in this case, worms.
To know?
Release them. It's me you're after.
I wouldn't be in such a hurry if I were you. You'll be in pieces soon enough.
You're just like all Dragon's goons. All mouth and no brain.
Technically, most of his goons don't have mouths. I'm an improvement.
Time to tie up some loose ends.
It's been fun, but I gotta run.
Not so fast.
We already have a character with a rhyming convention.
You'll pay for that.
Oh, I doubt it.
Now I'm really mad. I'm gonna yank those 10-watt wings off your head and I'm gonna use them.
Oh, what now? My roommate has won competitions for those calls. He heard you talking about them and came running out here. Really now? You know what? I suppose it's nice to know that there's a little bit of me. Well, I suppose it depends on the degree to which it stings, doesn't it? But there's a little bit of me contributing to everyone's brain rot. Once again, it's spreading.
Get up!
Yo, kid, you need a minute? Like, I know you're at that age, but at least put a sock on the cave.
I know you met your match at last. Your little four-wheeled friend, can I help you down here?
No.
You know, if Falero had just watched this far into the series, he would have come to appreciate it a bit more. And yes, this is a foot joke. Anyway.
Where are you?
I'm getting a signal. Dex is in trouble. I'm on my way, boss. Tunneling mode.
What are you watching? Masked Rider? Okay, goes back into the room. That is the most advisable course of action here. That means their self-preservation instincts are in fact intact.
Got here as soon as I could, boss.
Excellent timing, Magno. Now let's flatten this road hazard.
What a place to pause. I was just going to stop and say that if there are this many explosions going on inside of a cave, one of a couple things are happening. One, either there's a larger risk of hazardous materials than you initially thought, which means this could have been a mine shaft at some point, or two, if there was any structural integrity in here before, it probably won't be there for long. Anyway, back to this car kissing this mantis's kneecaps. Or moth, I suppose.
Electro, saber, activate.
Does it have to be there? I keep having to ask, does it have to actually be
there? It'll take more than that to stop Masked Rider.
Can I still call you Dad?
Of course you can, Albie.
I hope I'm not too late to save them.
I mean, just because you're changing species does not negate the fact that he is your adoptive father. I'm not sure what the joke is there. I mean, unless this is some sort of weird reference to dad transitioning, in which... weirdly forward-thinking, Saban? Question mark?
Dad! Albie, where are you? Dad!
Look! Dad!
Masked Rider!
Oh, thank goodness. Looks like I'm just in time. Don't worry. You're both gonna be all right. I brought an antidote to reverse the transformation process. Here, drink this. You should begin feeling the effects almost immediately.
Oh, thank God he brought baby bottle pops. You're not a fan of modern day cod pieces? It depends on the definition.
If it tastes this bad, it's gotta work.
I'm very sorry all this happened to you. Do you feel anything yet? Your eyes are normal again. And look at your hands. Albie, Dad, it worked.
Once again, they really do love using footage shown from earlier in the episode. They really do, in fact, love that.
You're you again.
Wow, that's amazing.
That was a close one.
Well, we certainly look a lot better now, don't we, Dex?
You do. Some of us make better insects than others.
Thanks, Dad. This has been the coolest day of my life.
I'm sure this won't come back to haunt me in therapy years later at all. This kid's gonna love watching Steven Universe Future.
Let's go home.
Fact. You predicted victory. You betrayed me.
Negative. Database prediction of victory was correct. Whose victory was not specified.
Next time, Master Rider, you will not escape so easily.
I'll get you next time, Gadget. Next time!
Hi.
Honey. Oh. Oh, Dex. Oh.
Okay, I have to ask, though, did they ever explain the maid thing? Like, Mom is a caterer, if I'm not mistaken. She owns a catering business. Why the maid dress? Is it a maid-themed catering business? I'm not sure why this is the question that's on the forefront of my qualms with this episode right now. It's world building, people. These questions matter. Be better, Saban. Be better.
Thank you for bringing everybody home safely.
It's great to have you guys back.
And I found the perfect book for my science project.
Hello?
Hi, Pat.
Once again, why are we not locking the doors in this neighborhood? It's one thing to be trusting of your neighbors. It's another thing to be trusting of Patsy.
Hi, Patsy.
Oh, hi, Patsy. Well, you know, all the food's gone, I'm afraid.
Well, actually, I just came over to meet Furbus.
Furbus? What do you know about Furbus?
Well, I know he was driving the van, and that he's a friend of yours, Dex. Have you ever seen him? No. But if he's a friend of Dex, I'm sure he's a gorgeous hunk. Probably has hair on his chest.
Yeah, he's a regular little furball, all right.
Well, is he around?
Well, if we see him, I'll tell him that you came bartending, okay? Good night, Taxi. Good night.
Exercising his rights. And I will say, it's nice to see not nearly so many jokes at the dad's expense this episode, which is weird considering they damseled him for the whole episode. I guess that's what it took. Maybe it's a thing she does for corporate meetings and shit like that. You know what? Given the state of corporate America, especially in the 90s, that would not even have surprised me, Fee. Oh no, don't make this a thing.
Furbus is in love with Patsy?
Oh, no. Furbus, we have to talk.
Furbus.
Will Hal and Albie ever realize they look good in green? Will Molly learn to love her mom's bug cakes? Does Dragon ever wish he had cable TV? Will Furbus become the Stewart family chauffeur? Will Patsy ever learn that the frosting goes on the cake? All this and more on the next...
You know, that depends on whether or not the cake's at a bachelorette party.
Exciting adventure of Masked Rider.
Alright.
Today on the adventure...
down. No, you shut your mouth. Shut your non-existent ethereal mouth. That was it. When... Can we maybe not mention the money shot regarding the child fee? My fucking word. Let me just even... make sure this is on screen so it doubles not only as an interpretation of Furbus's mad musings, but also to all of you who might be watching who are somewhat photosensitive to the transformation sequences. Alright. Anyway, let's cut ahead again, just to spare us some time and brain cells lost. God, the Atari joystick. Oh my god. Now this one is... it's gonna be another one I have to explain for the kids. Well, why explain when I could just show? Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that. State of gaming in the 90s. Well, not even the 90s. Largely more 80s, but... Friends, this is the Atari CX40 gaming joystick. This was the only input necessary for a lot of gaming at the time. Innovation at its finest. Oh, of course. Hey, you know what? Dex came out as ace. Good for him. Good for him.
Slow down, Dex. There's an Earth saying, getting there is half the fun.
Speaking...
Sir, clearly you have never played Toho. Sorry. Toho Project. Don't worry, we'll pull a Matt Pap and get Dad to play Undertale. He'll understand in time.
Fun? How was that fiesta you catered, Barbara?
Oh, it went great. Something bothering you, Albie?
I'm a loser.
You're not a loser. What makes you say that?
Okay, I see. I see the point now. So, they literally have her dress up to suit the theme of every event she caters. Okay, that on the one hand, that's a little cute. On the other, the potential for being somewhat problematic. But, again, I'm sure we will cross that bridge, that delicate, fragile glass bridge, when we come to it.
Well, that guy Henry Wall said I was.
Well, who's Henry Wall?
He hangs around the Cosmos all the time. Thinks he's a real hotshot. The kids call him Ace.
Today after school at the Cosmos, he said that he can beat anyone. In any game.
He's really good.
He hogs the best games and never lets the little kids play.
He loves the Power Glove. It's so bad.
Till he loses. Which is never. I wish someone would teach him a lesson.
You know?
Oh, good. Check it out. Look.
Why do I feel this needs to be a reaction image? Exchange proposal. You give me a roof over my head. I give you glass inhalation.
at that. I'm glad you weren't hurt, Dex.
That's the third time he's blown it this week. I just can't repair him fast enough.
So once again, I think we're glossing over the fact that the father of this family is a technological wizard. Considering that most, like, widely purchased TVs at this point were Japanese, and the father, like, seems to be a whiz at most types of technology in general, including but not limited to alien detecting devices and advanced extraterrestrial specific alarm systems. But the Japanese TV repair is the most impressive thing of all things considered. Like, I think the dad from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids has some competition here. I'm just saying.
I apologize. I will refrain from the digital battle game activities.
Well, you go right ahead. That's what repairmen are for.
Well, he is a natural.
I wonder if it's too late for me to get on Turtles, the new mutation. Next mutation. If I'm gonna make the reference, I need to get the title right.
Dex could beat Henry Wall.
Who's Henry Wall?
Well, he's a bully, if you ask me.
What'd you, Dex?
How could I be of assistance?
Challenge Henry Wall tomorrow at the arcade.
Challenge?
Yeah, you know, beat him a couple of times.
I think we know where this is going.
So quit bragging and leave the littler kids alone. You're the best player ever.
Well, okay. I'll do it.
Yes.
Cut to the next day outside the arcade where Dex is holding him by the skull and spinal cord. That's the monkey's paw, kid. You need to be specific with autism. It's a factor that'll get you in the end. Or, again, in Henry Wall's case, the spinal column. Well, speaking
This
of...
plays right into our hands, sire. While Dex is helping the little boy, he will be distracted, leaving him vulnerable to attack by your dreaded insectivores.
My database confirms the logic of this plan.
For once what you say may have merit. Doubleface, you will accompany this insectivore to Earth.
Yes, sire. Dex wants to play games, but he'll be going down in flames.
The Crimson Creeper will defeat Dex and bring him and his powers to me.
I think what you're doing for Albie is great.
Well, I'm glad I can help.
He looks up to you so much.
You're not saying what I'm saying is wrong, but not helping the image. You know, at least you're still better off than the developers of Mortal Kombat, where they actually had to look at real-life viscera for the inspiration for their games. I wonder if the people behind Harvester had to do that too, now that I think about it. Again, one 90s game reference at a time, I suppose.
It really means a lot to him.
Hey, guys. I heard about the match with Henry today. Hope you win, Dex.
What's that smell?
That would...
It's pretentiousness. Not all autistics need the kind of precision communication, but do autism bingo card is just close to blackout. You know what? That is absolutely valid, Faye.
Have to be me. It's my new perfume. Spring Magnolia. I hoped you would notice.
That's the power of Pine Sol, baby.
Wow, it's fantastic.
It's the first time I've worn it. You only need one drop.
May I?
Hey,
Called
you're
it.
supposed to drink perfume. It'll make you sick.
What a joker, pretending to drink perfume.
It cost me a bundle, too.
Sir, you can ask to go to the restroom before leaving your samples behind, right? And granted, how very brave of you, King, but all the same. Welcome to Crushville, population U. That's one way to put it.
Presto! Changeo! All that magic channel pays off after all. Good trick, Dex. See you later. But wait! Did he just... I thought...
I mean, it just looks like a urine sample. I mean, my joke was not that far off. I'm sorry.
The rain on Edenoi has that exact smell. Tastes much better, though.
So where's this dude Dex you've been bragging about?
I don't know. Where's your fashion consultant? Because clearly they took the day off.
He'll be here.
Maybe he's sick. He was acting pretty weird at school today.
Also, I just realized, what happened to the fucking purple-haired nerd punk that was always accompanying Patsy? Like, they were sort of like the default Bulk and Skull duo. They were both together in every scene together for the first couple of episodes, but then he just suddenly disappeared. I guess they just decided she was annoying enough on her own. Why double down on the obnoxiousness? The 90s had weird fashion trends. Listen, do not quote the ancient magic. I was there when it was written.
Where's Dex?
I don't know. I thought he'd be here already.
Well, maybe he's not coming.
He's coming.
Maybe he's hurting my reputation.
Why don't you play Albie a game and warm up?
I could beat Albie with my eyes closed and both hands tied behind my back.
You forgot standing on one leg.
Good thing they're playing DDR. You know, the old man is really emphasized by the Middle English E at the end of old there. So, chef's kiss on that, fee.
Purvis! Shh! What do you think you're doing here?
Dex!
You want to see Dex? He should be here any minute.
We meet again, Prince Dex.
Double face.
It's been a long time, hasn't it? What?
Okay, first of all, perfect time to pause there. What? Second of all, I am sorry for invoking it. The line delivery here reads like a South Park episode. Or something made by fucking Film Cow Studios. We meet again, dicks! On today's episode of Charlie the Unicorn. Like, it has the same sort of cadence to it, and I can't unhear it. Once again, psychic damage all around, folks. Make sure you have designated drivers.
X. Double face.
It's been a long time, hasn't it?
What do you want?
To introduce the Crimson Creeper.
Who is standing to my right the entire time. Well, stage right.
Another of Dragon's insectivores.
How well you grasp the obvious.
I have no fight with you. But if it's trouble you want... Ecto phase activate!
Oh, well, now there's actually...
Let's do it!
Looks so stoned. Which one? Oh god, it's the fucking Red Mist from WWE. But, let's take another look at this, glorious piece of film magic here, where they clearly reverse the footage at this point. To explain what I mean here, one moment. There is a specific move done by a couple of professional wrestlers in Japan, wherein they will get out of a situation. See, can I actually? I guess it'll be good enough. By spitting out a colored mist that they've been holding in their mouth the entire match and covering the face/eyes of their opponent. I could be mistaken, but I think that might be what they are referencing here.
Man, that spray is toxic. I need some backup.
Okay. No. Well, I think that kind of confirms it, considering in some, at least among some of the wrestlers, I believe it was called the poison spray. Or the poison mist. You know, it really is interesting how much of this goes unnoticed if you don't know jack or shit about Japanese media. Which, again, to be fair, was Saban's intention. So I suppose mission accomplished.
Rev up, buddy.
Just straight out of reboot. Like, you can just have the bike be sentient. You don't need to have it appear out of the ether every time. You could have saved some money, in fact, by not paying someone to animate this. And just having the bike, cutting to the bike, waking up, and having it right there. It'd be even better still, cutting to the bike, and then not doing anything to it. Or, fuck that, just skip the middleman. Cut straight to the Japanese footage of the bike driving there. I guess with all that Power Rangers money, they got a little, drunk with power, as it were. It was the law back then, don't you remember? Ah, yes, the, every superhero needs at least 10 mascots rule. You know, it was a 2/3 majority thing. It was really hard to overcome.
I'm wrapped up and ready to roll!
It's fucking Honey, I Shrunk the Kids ass music. The paper airplane of doom.
Stall till Chopper gets here.
Sorry, you're grounded. I'm coming next. What's this?
I'm sorry, we need to zoom in on the menacing baby face again.
I'm coming next. What's this?
When you get the baby carrots, but not also the mashy peas.
Let's get him, Chop.
Oh, stop it! Curses!
You know, made in 2025, this would lead to an isekai. We already have an isekai in the works where a Red Ranger gets sent to another world. That is not a joke. Because once again, the entire world also needs to see this. A Red Ranger isekai.
Why you boring me? I'm right.
Well, if that isn't just the best timing. Alright, let's pull the die back again. Let's see here. Giving your mouth something to do. Uh-huh. Let's see. 12. All right. Also phrasing fee. So, number 12. Breeding lapdogs and other pygmy animals is a form of generational abuse. Like, actively choosing heritable traits to force animals to be smaller in stature has led to innumerable health problems, to the point where dog breeders are actually trying to undo the damage of breeding pugs by selecting the opposite traits so that their snouts grow longer. Like, this applies to lapdogs, this applies to munchkin cats. How the fuck is that unpopular? Because people keep buying these animals. They keep requesting specifically the cats with the inch-tall legs and the dogs that have lost all self-preservation instincts that are being used to sell tacos. And the tiny little deformed ponies that are just living in constant suffering. That is animal abuse as far as I am concerned. Just continuing for these strains, these lineages to exist. Fucking word. Anyway. Back to the melancholy of Double Face.
You won this battle, Dex, but the war's not over yet.
So once again, they just flipped the footage from earlier. Also, is this Babyface just flying away?
I know it. And I know we shall meet again.
Get out of my face. Which one? You know, outside of clinical situations, you'd be hard-pressed to find a kid that actually knows what foosball is.
In 5 minutes, he forfeits. You got a pretty sister for it, twerp.
Dex!
Hello. Your perfume is extravagant. It's Axe body spray. Ah, that would explain why I wanted to send an axe careening through your skull. What? Never mind, let's play Dig Dug.
We thought maybe you weren't coming.
I knew you'd be here.
I'm sorry I'm late.
That's okay. You're here now, and that's all that matters. This is Henry.
My finger point. Do the bad guys hate him because he's human presenting? I think the genuine answer is too stupid and too simple and too complex to actually put into words, Faye. So I think I'll just answer with yes.
So, what are we playing?
Well, it should be my choice, since you challenged me.
Agreed.
If it's Mario 3, I'm
Quantum Fighter.
I've never played that before.
I'm not sure what I was thinking. Like, I was thinking back to, once again, like, I love the Power Glove. And the reveal of Mario 3 there. But, something tells me they probably would not be able to get the Nintendo license for this.
It's the hardest game in the arcade.
Best 2 out of 3 rounds.
Agreed. And if I win, from now on you'll let the little kids have equal time on the games?
Okay. And if I win, the twerp buys me all the Sundays I can eat.
Deal.
Because obviously your outfit needs more colors. just fucking realized. Oh my fucking god. No, it's this specific shot of the doorway that made me realize. Someone pointed out, I want to say during the first Masked Rider stream, that they were reusing sets from Power Rangers. And I recognized the mountain. I recognized the high school that they used. I'm trying to find a screenshot. If I can actually find a screenshot from the show. Well, it's not from the show, but this is taken from a Power Rangers video game. If I can somehow... Yeah, here we go. I am relatively certain that this is, in fact, the same arcade that they used in Power Rangers to have all the kids hang out in. So they were really stretching out their budget here. Oh, my word. Gotta be quicker to the draw with Furbus' subtitles there.
I'm ready. We need to get this over with right now.
Are you sure you're all right?
I'm fine.
He's fine.
Everything's gonna be cool. And as owner of this peaceable palace of fun and enlightenment, I name myself your cosmically conscious referee.
Remember when this archetype was a thing? Remember when every 90s show had at least one character that was like this? Why is there a seizure warning every time the fur face is on screen? I just figured that we needed subtitles for every time Furbus opens that ungodly mouth of his. But also figured that we could use a seizure warning for some of the flashier segments during transformation sequences and the like. And I thought, fuck it. 2 birds, 1 stone.
We don't need a referee.
Like nutbase, man. Let the game begin.
Damn, careful, they summon Master Hand.
Let it go, Dex. He's my new brother.
Far out. Cooled your moves off, Ace Man.
You say you've never played this game before?
Yeah,
Never.
man.
But I like it.
Yeah, right. You're just a little too good to be true.
If you keep playing like this, Henry's bound to get more suspicious.
Look, Henry's all right. Why don't you go grab a soda or something?
Women, am I right? Surfer stoner type. You know? Would not be surprised if we see that pop up in Gen 10 of Pokemon, Fee.
Furbus, someone will see you.
Money, yummy.
Money, yummy. You're hungry? You're costing me my entire allowance in snacks. Hide down there where no one can see you.
Dex is quite a player. It just comes to him naturally.
Don't say that.
Take it easy, man. It's only a game.
You're not losing.
Haven't you heard? There are no losers. It's only winners, man. Winners. You know, you play nice and you play fair, and everything will be cool.
Any particular reason why they felt the need to crush this man's spirit in 4K? What did I say in 4K? This video isn't even above anything. Like, it's not available in anything above 240p. Unfortunately, I believe Lore might be preoccupied being locked outside of my room. This is why I take precautions, Faye. Witches aren't exactly like vampires, but it's harder for them to cast their spells if they're not invited.
Some freak's doing some serious banana eating over there.
Get a grip, Henry. You're sweating like a horse.
Is it hot in here?
It's pig, Patsy. The phrase you're looking for is sweating like a pig. You know, something tells me that there are more side effects to that perfume than you thought. And Dex here is the one who drank it. What's your excuse?
Oh, I know. Just like on television. Are you staying fresh? Try using Always Sweet deodorant. Others will thank you.
Can we just play?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Dex, we have an emergency situation here. Do you read me, Dex?
See, why couldn't they just do that? Like, okay, first of all, so many things. First and foremost, why couldn't they just cut to footage of the bike like that in the previous episode and forego the reboot animation? Second of all, why have the George Lucas wipe?
Dex, we have an emergency situation here. Do you read me, Dex?
If you're just gonna immediately cut back to the previous scene. Again, you're taking so many steps to actively waste money. Masked Rider. Again, drunk with power. After the success of their other shows. I'm starting to think this whole thing was a tax write-off.
What's the matter?
It's nothing.
Not easy being green.
Maybe I'll step outside for some fresh air. Alone.
Damn.
What are you doing
over the
here?
people.
Creeper's back. Magno picked him up on the scanner. Looks like he's headed for the amusement park.
Good work, Chop. Now get back to the cave. I want you and Magno standing by in case I need you.
You got it.
Again, they... and I even fucking recognize that transition, too. The screen jumping up with the trail behind it. I remember that specifically from Power Rangers. Oh, my God. Like, I am legitimately going to have to look into whether or not this series was, in fact, a tax write-off.
How you doing, champ?
Albie, something's come up. Something very important. I must leave.
You're kidding, right?
I'm serious, Albie. I have to go.
You can't! One more game and you win!
Your 2 minutes are up.
I have to go. I have an emergency.
It's a tie game. You leave, you forfeit.
Come on, just play one more round.
I have to go.
You promised.
Kid, what part of Alien with the fate of the universe in his hands has not gotten through to you by now? Like, I get it. Yeah, little kid. Things getting blown out of proportion. I mean, perspective of a grown man critiquing children's entertainment. I know. I do need to be careful about that. If I lean too much into this, kid, it'll be a whole Jello apocalypse situation. And that's the last thing any of us need.
I'm sorry, but I can't explain now.
Told you I'd beat him.
Try to understand.
I mean, they blew all their budget on the animations. They can only afford those 2 balloons. He's pretty. Which one, Fee? I'm afraid to ask.
The last time I beat you wasn't enough? You have to come back for more?
Enough of your talk!
My fight is not with you.
You want to bet?
So once again, see if you can spot the Japanese footage.
Ecto phase activate.
Soupy dragons!
The Masked Rider powers will never serve evil.
That's what you think!
If you insist on doing battle with me, then you will learn like those before you. You cannot defeat Masked Rider!
Was there any particular reason you turned into a mirror ball for a split second there? Or, just for the aesthetic? Persona 5 philosophy? That's fine. Just, so long as we're establishing. How is it he gets his ass handed to him in plain clothes, but kicks ass every time after morphing? See, that's the secret, Fee. This is where they use footage from The Good Show. Falling gracefully on a sea of air. Of course, I say all that, but to be fair, I think most of us would probably have our asses handed to us 5 times over if we were fighting against something with the raw strength of a grizzly bear without power armor. They'll never realize we have the actors on wires. It's perfect. What do you mean? Fee, do you... So, I'm not sure if I've explained it before when you were in stream, Fee. This show is made of footage from another show. Like, Power Rangers, Masked Rider, and many other shows took footage from Japanese superhero shows, specifically the fight scenes, and refilmed new footage with American actors and made up an entirely new plot while using the action scenes from those Japanese shows. What we're seeing here was not originally filmed for an American franchise. This is footage from a show called Kamen Rider Black RX. So you knew that, then I'm not sure what part is confusing then, admittedly. Moving on.
2 points for the creeper!
Is that all you got?
You'll see!
Okay, that was good.
Crazy, yeah. Go stupid, yeah.
You're good, but not good enough.
Oh, I'm scared!
You're good, but I'm better.
You masked me and you declawed me!
You're still a clod to me.
How about a little bug spray?
Save the record of this battle. I shall enjoy viewing it over.
Ah, yes, another evening at Musk Manor. It's not like the morphing gives you that much extra bullshit. It kind of does, though. That's kind of the entire premise of the show, Fee. Transforming basically gives him superhuman powers. It's like magical girls. You're not really all that powerful until after the transformation. If it were just a suit, that wouldn't be really worth these aliens traveling halfway across the galaxy to hunt him down to steal his power away.
And over again.
I'm so glad you're happy with the way things are going on Earth. We don't see enough of your smile.
I so rarely have a reason to. But it looks like the Crimson Creeper will dominate the Masked Rider.
Suspension of disbelief is difficult. It can be for some people, I suppose.
Got to counterattack. Rider kick.
There we go.
I have a few little tricks of my own. Electro, Saber, activate.
Again, they could have put the sword literally anywhere else. Literally anywhere else on the belt. I am just saying.
Inoy!
Your toy is useless!
We shall see.
Destroyed by facts and logic, I see.
This is a disaster. Whose idea was it anyway to send that pathetic creeper on this mission?
I believe it was your idea. But of course, we all thought it was a good one at the time.
Silence!
But
I want you all out of my sight. Dex may have defeated me today, but the powers of the Masked Rider will be mine, and soon.
Sir, I hate to tell you, but you have 34 more episodes to find that out. The hard way. Not so soon as you think, unfortunately. It's going to be a lesson thoroughly taught, granted. And not just for you, but myself as well. Soon enough, I too will learn that Falero took the easier and quite frankly smarter way out.
Hey, ready for another match?
We'll see. Hi.
Sit down. Albie, Dex is back.
Too late to do me any good.
Albie! Henry just ordered a second victory sundae.
You have a right to feel disappointed, but sometimes you have to make a difficult choice. I had to do that today.
I told him he had a good reason for leaving.
You promised.
My time is not my own, Albie. I can never tell when Dragon will set a trap or try to trick me.
You see, unlike Dragon, I'm Union.
I have a responsibility to the people on Enoy and the people on Earth.
It was Dragon?
He sent one of his insectivores to capture me.
What happened?
I defeated him, for the moment.
What do you think? I fucking lost, and that's why I'm standing here in front of you, kid. Sorry, I've been learning sarcasm by watching Comedy Central. That Jeff Dunham fellow is so informative. Please don't repeat anything you heard from Jeff Dunham in our presence. We beg of you.
Dragon will send another. You will not give up. I know it.
Was there a battle?
Yes. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to talk to you today. You see, it really doesn't mean much if I beat Henry.
It doesn't?
I have special powers from another planet. But you know what? It would mean a lot if you beat him.
Dex is right.
But I can never beat him.
Well, you could if you practiced. And
You know, it may be a maladaptive coping strategy, but all the same, I think Furbus still has the right idea, drinking himself into a coma here. Not the most glorious form of escapism, but hey, gets him out sooner than us.
if I showed you some of my best moves.
Could I? What'd you do?
Hitting him again, then I kicked him.
It's cool with me, too. And I've given our man Henry the word. Champion or not, no more game hogging. Or he's history.
You should have said that from the beginning, sir. This is your establishment. I'm not sure why between the store owner and the father that they have not been asserting their authority when need be. I mean, granted, once again, child's logic for a children's show. You can use that excuse all you want. But I'm relatively certain that most kids nowadays would be able to polk... years of listening to polka from Weird Al has forever changed my vocabulary. Kids nowadays would be able to poke holes in this line of thinking more thoroughly than a punch card at Hot Topic. Because 90s sitcom dads? I suppose you're right.
Come on, Albie, we got work to do.
Hey, I ordered another sundae. Where is it? All right, who did that? I want to know who it was.
Actually, that's a good question. Who did do that?
Hey, check this out.
Huh?
Will Hal be able to get his TV to give up smoking? Will Quantum Fighter become the most popular game in the arcade? Has Furbus's Sweet Tooth finally gone bananas? Will Chopper ever get a ticket for speeding? Will Henry be sorry he ordered that second sundae? All this and more on the next adventures of Masked Rider.
All right. So, you know, I didn't expect us to get here, but, we are just a couple hours in, and we've gotten 2 episodes down. I think we can actually get one more in for the night. I think, my immune system is adapting to the sickness that is Master Rider, to the point where I can up my dosage. Seeing a pattern in the ending credits and it's disturbing. What was your first clue, Fee? What was your first clue that this show is disturbing? All right. Well, let's go ahead and risk an overdose. Super Gold. Oh, God. Why does that sound like some form of fucking crypto? Do not invest in Super Gold. Oh, God. Well, this is a 2-parter. On second thought... The second episode in a row where teens are covered in whipped cream. No, that's just Masked Rider. That is literally just Masked Rider. That's not even just Masked Rider. That is Saban's live-action adaptations. Alright, so... let's take a quick vote in the chat. Do we want to call it here for tonight? Or do we want to try and get through both parts of Super Gold here and do 2 more episodes? Ah, my word. I am nothing if not a man of the people. I leave your fate at this point in your hands. Alternatively, I could roll for it. Your silence speaks volumes. Fuck it, I'm gonna roll for it. Are we going for both episodes? I mean, we can. So that would make it like a 4-episode stream, which would be the worst thing in the world, depending on how much I'm paying my therapist and how he sees it. You know what? I will leave it up to fate. I will go ahead and roll the die. 1 through 10, we call it a night. 11 through 20, we go for 2 more episodes. I guess we're going for 2 more episodes. Fuck me. Alright, well. I'm not sure why I'm surprised. Lady Luck has always been a fickle bitch to me.
Purpose, do you bide?
Suddenly remembering that crippling allergy, I see.
Thank you.
Mom, Dad? Take a look at Dex.
Plateau Verada Nicta. See, that's Dex for put me in another fucking series, I beg of you.
Pretty
Me
cool,
too,
huh?
Furbus.
Definitely. What is he? A space alien. Get it?
Oh, very clever.
Who neat?
Furbus. It's okay, Furbus. It's me.
Bully bum bum.
Silly? You really think so?
Me? Well, I hope you don't mind taking part in the Founders Day masquerade.
I enjoy participating in Earth rituals, but I'm really not sure I understand this one.
Oh, well, that's simple. You see, Nathaniel Leewood was the founder of our town, and he also loved masquerade parties.
So once a year, everybody dresses up in honor of him.
Do people really enjoy pretending to be someone they are not?
I don't know.
What do you think, friends? Do you think people pretend being people that they aren't? Asked the VTuber. To an audience of anonymity and usernames. I wonder.
But lots of people are really good at it.
Ah, Dex, it's for you.
Get down, Furbus.
I just wanted to show everyone my new costume. So, Dex, what do you think?
Yes, I too enjoy Marlowe's videos.
You need 2 more legs and a shiny abdomen. Then it will be an accurate imitation of a nectar-sucking blister beetle.
I just wanted to know what you thought about the color.
More red.
I have to go now.
That was her paycheck, folks. Halloween? No, unfortunately, it's nothing nearly so cool. I think it's just a Founders Day. Here's the thing. I get the basic premise. I have never lived in a place that celebrates any sort of Founders Day celebration. like, I think that primarily comes down to, number one, me not giving a shit, and two, a good chunk of the places I have lived, collectively not giving a shit about who founded the town where we live. Because let's be honest, 9 times out of 10, those people are terrible, terrible people.
I'm confused. Didn't she just ask for my opinion?
I think she only wanted to hear a good one.
Friendships on Earth are so confusing. On Edenoi, my friends and I always tell each other the truth.
Dex, do you miss your friends?
Yes. I miss them a lot.
Again, this is just autism. Your boy is learning how to mask, and he's unfortunately a slow learner. And once again, we are back to the mountain range where they filmed Zordon's location, his headquarters rather. Saban said, "I got 3 looks, and that's it." Delayed processing, yes.
Danaeus, I'm afraid Count Dragon's powers on Earth are far greater than we anticipated. We must give Prince Dex the ability to increase his own powers. This crystal will enhance Dex's powers to Masked Rider Super Gold. Our plans to fight Count Dragon are at a critical stage.
There is a small, yet significant part of me that is struggling not to make a J.O. Crystal joke here. I just thought you all should know that.
I must not leave. Danaeus, you must take this gift to my grandson.
Huh. Is this going to be our second writer? Hey, to clarify, a pattern that comes up in a number of different tokusatsu series, whether it's Super Sentai or Kamen Rider or Ultraman or the like, is that oftentimes, in addition to the primary protagonist, at a certain point in the series, another person with similar abilities will show up. Oftentimes, these characters are known as secondary writers, in the case of Kamen Rider specifically. For example, in the series Kamen Rider O's, in which the Kamen Rider had a transformation gimmick revolving around medals that he would put into his belt, there was a secondary rider called Kamen Rider Birth, whose power was also derived from medals. Let me see if I can't zoom out a little bit here. There we go. Kamen Rider Birth. And Kamen Rider O's. So, I've never seen Kamen Rider Black or Black RX, but I think they may be setting up the secondary writer of that series, if there was one. So, you know, maybe there will be an actual interesting dynamic at play here in a second.
What's that? Worthless piece of junk! What?
The fucking stock metal sound effects. I fucking can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. Master Rider Saban, here we are.
Did they say? Oh. What good is intelligence if I can't use it?
Something military joke. Moving on.
I will go to the Earth.
There. He's going to help Dex.
No, he's not. Because that brat Danaeus will never reach him.
You know, I'm sure I had a joke at some point, but I think already the overexposure to Masked Rider is getting to me. The creative juices have ceased to flow and are in fact coagulating.
Farewell, Danaeus.
I will not fail you, my king.
I see they've upped the budget with the space travel. Still more impressive than anything SpaceX has put out. You! Oh no, are they fucking... Okay, so it wasn't my imagination. They do keep changing his hairstyle. Because I'm pretty sure he was just brunette in the first episode. Then there were a couple episodes where he had like a... And he even... Okay, so yeah, I knew there was something off. In the first episode, he just had nerdy clothes and brown hair. For the next couple of episodes, he had a weird punk thing going on with purple hair. And now we see him here with, I guess, the prototype to frosted tips. And just generic, quote-unquote, 90s guy drip.
That's your Founders Day costume?
No, I thought I'd wear it to the prom.
Oh, well, it's a great costume.
Oh my god, it's a fucking Guy Fieri shirt. Oh, and the frosted tips suddenly make a lot more sense.
You really do look like a bug. What I mean is, oh, never mind. I'll see you later.
That was his cameo. His paycheck.
What was that? Somebody give me up!
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
Help me! Someone help! Help me!
Rats, we are rats.
May I be of some assistance?
Huh?
Would you...
Oh no. Ben Shapiro, what happened?
Would you like some help?
That'd be nice. Thank you.
Well, it is my pleasure for one dressed so attractively.
Oh, this old thing?
Well, you just need 2 more legs and a shiny abdomen.
I'll be going now.
Excuse me. I'm new in your town. Would you be able to tell me where I may find Prince Dex?
Did you say Prince Dex? Oh, we need to talk. Now, when you say prince, are you talking about Your Majesty kind of prince? You know, with the crown and the flowing robes and everything?
Yeah, well...
I knew there was something strange about Dex.
Oh no, he's tripped down his gourd. I can't compete with that.
Those stupid creatures missed him.
Nevertheless, my maggots will deliver Dorneus into your hands, my count.
What?
Oh, are they gonna go with a fucking Rita Repulsa Green Ranger angle here? Mild spoilers for Power Rangers, I suppose. In Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and the Super Sentai series that it was based on, they started out with the original 5 Rangers: red, blue, pink, black, and yellow. And then they had a 6th Power Ranger show up who initially was working for the BBEG of that series. And I am starting to wonder if they're going to go with a similar angle on this adaptation.
In the galaxy leads you to that conclusion. Their track record is pathetic.
The law of averages comes into play. Nefaria has to be right someday.
Correct. Database indicates high probability of victory.
Yes, but whose victory? Fact?
Count Dragon's, of course.
Ah, just as I've always said.
Alright, Miss Frizzle, calm down.
Now, Beanie, go finish your homework.
30 years ago, you don't think it's a spoiler anymore? Tell that to anyone who hasn't seen Citizen Kane.
Dad, Dex and I are going to the school to help decorate for Founders Day.
Would you like some enunciating with that mush mouth?
Mom, Dad, Dex and I are going to the school to help decorate for Founders Day.
Mom, Dad, this is another thing.
Okay.
Yeah, me too, Mom. Me too. When the kids pull up with their skibbity gyat Ohio. Okay.
Come on.
Money for me.
No, you stay here.
Furthest, would you like something to eat? I've got sticky buns in the oven.
Money mono.
Oh, congratulations, Mom. Do we know if it's a boy or a girl?
Hello again,
Trick
Patsy.
question. The gender
Come in.
binary is
Mr.
horseshit.
Stewart? Is, Prince Dex here?
No, you just missed him. Did Dex decide to go with the prince costume? Well, I thought he was going to be an astronaut.
Costume?
It is of the utmost importance that I speak with him.
Oh yeah, the alien alarm. That was the thing, wasn't it? You know, props on them for actually keeping track of the continuity.
What's that noise?
Ow! It's the alien alarm.
Just a home security system that Dex and I were. I'll turn it off.
Greetings. King Lexian has sent me from Edenoi.
What'd you say? My ears are still ringing.
I am Doneus.
From Pittsburgh, no doubt, or some other city close by. Look, Barbara, Albie. Look, it's Donnie, Dex's distant cousin. Say hello to him, everyone.
Hi.
Another cousin? This family is so weird.
Wait a minute. How do we know you're Dex's friend?
You know? If the Furbus don't fit, you must acquit.
Well, hey, I love you too, Furbus.
Well, I guess that answers your question.
Are you really from Edenoi?
Affirmative.
Affirmative. He's gonna have to watch more TV than Dex.
Well, Dex and Molly were over at the high school.
What is a high school?
I guess Furbus could show you the way, as long as you kept him hidden.
Thank you for your assistance. We'll be careful.
Dex's friends are such nice insects.
What? Hold on. No. No, wait the fuck. Oh no. Oh no, 1 second. Oh no. This is unfortunate. I mean, I would ask if I'm crazy here, but that's a different discussion. Anyway.
Maybe
like
not
a
quite so
wind
fast.
As you paint.
All right, you guys. Let me show you how a poster's supposed to look.
Who's that Pokemon?
Perhaps this might be a good moment to practice discretion.
once again, it falls upon me to repair the damage done here. Like, it's never not fitting. It's never not fitting for when these fuckers appear on screen. Fuck, I should just rename this maggot music. Well, friends, you heard of penis music. Now get ready for maggot music. Okay, but I think every kid in the 90s tried to do that at least once on the swing set. You know, if you could do that from the beginning, do that from the beginning. Like, I know that's sort of the logic of, like, why doesn't the superhero use their finisher move at the start? But in this case, you know what? Now that I think about it, this makes perfect sense. These maggots are also union. They're paid by the hour. They need this more than we do.
So, Dex, what do you think?
Okay, now I just got lightheaded from that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no, that's actually just the perfect reaction clip. Oh, I need to isolate that at some point. What a memeable fucking stream. So what do you think?
So, Dex, what do you think? What is wrong?
Oh, that is such a mood, Dex.
With you, Dex? Dex, you okay? Dex.
Seamless. Movie magic.
What's the matter? I'm not sure. But I think someone I care about is in trouble.
You mean your producer? Your manager? Everyone except the people who convinced you to get on the show to begin with?
I told you my maggots would do the job.
Those who doubted her look like jerks when the Nefarious plan actually works.
Now, forward. We have a guest.
Welcome home, Danaeus.
Wait a fucking second. Oh my fucking god. I just read... So I'm an idiot. I forgot that they established that this guy, Draken here, I believe is Dex's uncle. Danaeus, they mentioned, is Dex's cousin. I am off my game, apparently.
So, you one of Prince Dex's troublemakers. Tell me, Danaeus, why did King Lexian send you to Earth?
I'm not talking, Count Dragon.
What a pity. For you, that is. Your refusal means I have no choice but to turn you against the prince.
I will never fight Dex.
We'll see what you say after a night of neural reprogramming and a complete memory wipe.
Your boy here really sending his son to a camp, huh? The 90s.
A memory wipe. Brilliant idea, sire.
With all of his memories blown to dust, Danaeus will be one of us.
You wouldn't.
Recently, I've been trying to recreate the Masked Rider powers for myself.
Dragon, you've been holding out on me.
A surprise, my darling. You like surprises, don't you?
Database indicates the Masked Rider powers are unstable when used for evil and may be extremely dangerous.
Tell me something I don't know, you piece of floating scrap.
You're leagues below Rita Repulsa.
Why do you think I need someone to test the powers before I use them for myself?
No, I won't do it. You'll never get away with this, Dragon. I'll never help you fight Masked Rider.
Why does everyone struggle so much before I make them bend to my will?
You know, maybe I was overanalyzing things. Maybe I misremembered the uncle aspect, but I thought they were aiming at the angle of, oh, the friend here is Dragon's son. I don't know. Maybe my mind just sort of invented some plot devices to make this show even remotely more interesting. I don't know. Moving the fuck along.
Oh, Dex, could you give me a lift?
Technically, school doesn't end for another few hours, and I don't have my driver's license.
Sure, Patsy.
Okay, I'm ready. What was that?
Patsy, I've got to go.
Go where? What do you mean? What about the decorations?
Sorry.
God, every time. Hope you're not tired of that. Because we have 33 more episodes of that to go. Mistakes were made.
Molly, take this.
We know it's bad for us.
Grandfather.
Yes, Dex.
Purvis tells me Danaeus has come to Earth, but Dragon had kidnapped him.
This is terrible news.
You can tell how terrible by how much I'm emoting. I'll be sure to emote more the next time my next paycheck comes in.
Danaeus was bringing you a gift that would increase your Masked Rider powers to super gold. I'm afraid that gift may now be in the hands of Count Dragon.
I have to think of something, but what?
For now, you must continue your Earth activities. If I know my son, he will not wait long to act.
Oh, God, that's right. The whole fucking family. Right, so... Dragon is the grandpa's son. And... I'm gonna need a fucking corkboard by the end of this episode alone. Not Dex's dad, I think his uncle. Which is what I was initially speculating earlier. And I think that Danaeus is Dex's cousin. I could be misremembering that detail. That's why I initially thought, oh, Danaeus is Count Dragon's son. Like, the family relations is already... I mean, you know what? They're all bugs, so I guess that would explain why things are a little messy. What I want to know is, where's the queen?
Tough break, boss.
Yes, bad news.
Dex, I'm so sorry.
Hey, watch the paint job.
Sorry. I'm apologizing to a car.
You got that right. Apology accepted.
Thank you, Faye Valentine.
Dex, is there anything I can do?
I'm afraid not. My grandfather's right. We must wait.
It's time I present to you my latest triumph.
The prisoner Danaeus.
Everyone needs
But
one.
he appears unchanged. Was the memory wipe successful, son?
I shall show you. Witness the power of Robo Rider.
Robo Rider Force! Robo Rider, fully energized.
So I need to point out, they have him standing here, right? Preparing for the guy in costume to come on. It's just a jump to the left and then a step to the right. Oh, they were so close. So close to that actually working. An attempt was in fact made. Like anything, even just like vague outlines on the floor could have helped that.
Robo Rider, fully energized. A brilliant ploy, sire.
Prince Dex would never destroy his own friend.
Hello, Horizon Blue, and Hermano, thank you for joining us. We are currently overdosing on Saban's Masked Rider. Normally, we only do 2 episodes. I thought, hey, you know, the stream is still relatively young. Let's go for a 3rd. Turns out it's a 2-parter. So, for the umpteenth time, welcome to hell. Save yourself while you can. We're just about done with part 1 of this 2-parter, so hopefully you should only have to bear, well, the bare minimum, as it were.
Robo Rider is your most perfect yet.
Dex, it would seem, is doomed to defeat, for here is a foe he won't want to beat.
Robo Rider, destroy Masked Rider.
I shall do as you command, Count Dragon. I serve only you.
Like, this has been on the tip of my tongue. Carl was writing steamy werewolf fanfic, so this is perfect. You know what? It's a good day for the monster fuckers all around, I suppose. But I was even just saying, like, Danaeus here, ya boy, both in terms of his on-screen presence and the voice acting work here, I gotta say he's a far more competent actor than the guy playing Dex. I don't know why they decided to give the side of secondary writer to the better actor. Maybe there's some nepotism at play, I don't know, but it makes for an interesting contrast. There he go.
I must destroy Masked Rider.
We got that part. I join that maybe there's some nepotism at play, and I feel confident on that. You know, as you do. I mean, listen, it is convention season, so to be fair, this wouldn't be too far a stretch from the normal in California, because I'm relatively certain that's where this is being filmed, California.
Attention! You will tell me, where is Masked Rider?
You know, those maggots may want to put in a word with their manager. This guy clearly did not get the memo that they're paid by the hour. There is a large industry controlled by one lawyer intertwined family. It was called the Hollywood Machine, or the Hasbergs. I could make a joke about this as normal in California, but that's in bad. It's really not. Having been born and raised in California, this is about the thing you'd see on a daily basis at my university. Only more things were on fire. And this scene actively has things blowing up.
Sensors indicate he is in this structure.
Just 1 minute, young man. The tardy bell is already rung. Do you have a hall pass?
You will say, never mind.
Never mind.
As a Californian, this is why we look at SoCal with worry. Yeah, no, same. Absolutely. I love I'm a young male character trying to sound evil, and yet he's still a better actor than the main character. This reminded me of fucking Dark Heart from the second character. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, you're not wrong. It's time for a game of disappearing bears. That is the walk of someone who's got a massive fucking plastic wedgie.
What? My insectopathic feeling is telling me something is very wrong.
They couldn't get the license for Spidey senses.
Where is Masked Rider? Who is in charge here? Answer me!
May I help you?
You are not Masked Rider. Therefore, you...
The slow close of the trash helmet. Let's see that again.
To me!
May I help you?
You are not Masked Rider. Therefore...
Oh, but by the way, to specify, contrary to how this looks, this isn't a Halloween episode. This is a Founders Day episode. Apparently, there is a festival in town where they just dress the fuck up, because apparently the founder of the town liked dressing the fuck up. Yeah, no, I was even mentioning this earlier, Carl. Most places I have lived don't really have a Founders Day celebration. I guess he just decided that Halloween was too anti-Christian for the fucking Kamen Rider show on Fox. That's a Utah ass holiday. They're in California. Halloween for ants. You know, you joke, but there was literally an episode earlier in the stream tonight where the whole gimmick was that they were looking for bugs, specifically any bugs that were not ants. There is no reasonable way to explain Masked Rider. You just have to experience it to believe it. I refuse to believe. Wait, no, some small town. Yes, they absolutely fucking would. There's Santa Claus. Probably. Because, like, keep in mind, as I have pointed out, most of the major sets in the show are just stolen from Power Rangers. The arcade where the kids hang out, the school as a whole, the fucking desert area where in Power Rangers it's used for Zordon's castle, and here it's the alien fucking planet where the main character comes from. They apparently had all the budget in the world for unnecessary animation and transitions, but they were gonna stick to what they fucking had for set pieces. That's such a Huntington Beach thing to do, though.
You are of no use to me.
Oh no. He got somewhat dizzy. History's greatest monster.
I have come for the Masked Rider. Tell him I am here. Send him to me at once. Single file, everyone!
He got the Mystic Mo special.
That bug looks like Masked Rider. I bet he has your powers, too.
It's worse than that.
How could it be worse?
I recognize the voice. Count Dragon's latest warrior is my best friend.
No way.
Yes. It's Danaeus.
Danaeus Targaryen. Yeah, take a look. Take a look. For those of you who remember Power Rangers, this is in fact the exact same high school set. Tinnitus, my greatest friend, fell into cosplay. Oh, that's a fucking quote. Tinnitus, my greatest friend.
Where is the Masked Rider? Bring it to me! Masked Rider, hear me! I know that you are near. I have come for you. Why do you hide from me? Danaeus is no more. I am Robo Rider.
Count Dragon has taken control of your mind.
You see what I mean? Like, as campy as the, Robo Rider actor is, he is still acting. As opposed to reciting.
Let me help.
You help me? Who are you?
I am Prince Dex of Edenwood.
Then you are doomed.
He's emoting at least, yep.
Activate.
Oh, seizure warning, by the way.
I do not wish to fight you, Danaeus, but if we must, then so be it.
You will be defeated. Never.
Again, no fucks are good. No, notice here. Post-transformation. So, he's got his hand to the side, one fist up. Next shot.
Then so
fucking both hands down, JoJo pose, leaning back.
Be it.
You will be defeated.
Everyone was unionizing this last handful of episodes. The editor among them.
Never. I have all your powers.
At least, for as stiff as Robo Rider's acting is here, he's at least remaining somewhat consistent. At least after he transformed.
And more.
But it's dangerous to use them for evil.
Dangerous, yes, but not
what
for
were
me.
they thinking?
So that's good timing. So Lorelai has just taken advantage of a new redeem for my channel, which is the 1-minute review. So what I'm going to do now is go back to the die. And first, I am going to roll a specific die. And so it looks like that is a 2. So I'm going to roll from my list of reviews regarding TV shows. And now that is 9. So, from TV shows, 9. Oh god, so I'm doing a 1-minute review of Friends, the sitcom. So, timer starting now. Friends is what happens when you let a bunch of incels gain access to a TV production studio to make a show about their self-insert. It's a typical 90s sitcom about, as the name would imply, a group of friends who live together in essentially 2 apartments. It starts out well-intentioned enough with some basic archetypes, and some of the characters end up alright by story's end, while the others spiral into toxic, codependent relationships. And by others, I mean the primary focus / couple of the franchise, with unwarranted on-again, off-again dynamics, demonstrations of why these two should not be in a relationship with one another by any circumstances, and yet, by story's end, because it is the will of the show creators, and I have a distinct impression they were doing some heavy fucking projections, they end up in the worst situation for everyone. All for laughs. That and jokes about a naked guy in a neighboring building. So there, that was my 1-minute review of Friends.
Please, Danaeus, don't do this.
Enough talk!
Joey Rachel was right. There, we almost had gold. Well, once again, funnily enough, this episode, this 2-parter episode is called Super Gold. Funny how that works out. Anyway, let's see the previews.
Will Lexian's plan to enhance Dex's powers fail? Will Dex get a better costume for Halloween?
Will we ever settle on a consistent voice for the narrator?
Will Dex save his best friend from Count Dragon's evil transformation? Will Patsy get a grip on gravity? Are Robo-Rider's powers too great for Dex to overcome? Tune in next time for the exciting conclusion to this adventure of Masked Rider.
To answer your question, Lore, I rolled for whether or not we should continue on, and we ended up rolling such that I now have to finish this 2-parter before the stream is over. So that is exactly what we are doing.
Last time on the adventures of Masked Rider, Lexian sent Danaeus.
You know, let's not say we didn't. Let's just rip the fucking Band-Aid off. Oh, whipped cream in that one. You're right, Fee. No one got a dessert facial this time.
Masked Rider, gonna fight the alien.
I don't care. I'm going back to the arcade where...
The Masked Rider! He's in there! And then he's coming after me! Oh my god!
Safe.
No running. No running.
Wait. Small...
That only applies to the hallway. Once again, I don't think that these people understood what either hall monitors or school counselors were. I'm starting to think this show was written by alien insects. Once again, Falero had the right idea about giving up early. Okay, moving on.
He's still inside.
Slow. Oh!
You know, to his credit, that was about on par with Dex's acting.
He's still inside.
Slow. Oh!
Mr. Chalmers, you have to go back inside and save Molly. She's my best friend.
First of all, is she? Second of all, sir, there is a time and a place to be Mr. Crocker. Now is neither the time or place.
You are doomed, Masked Rider. I, Robo-Rider, am here to destroy you.
Molly, you shouldn't be here. This is dangerous. Danaeus, don't do this.
Destroy.
Let's take another look here, because I need to point this out. The head movements on Robo-Rider here, the straight up and down, is something straight out of Half-Life.
Masked Rider. I, Robo Rider, am here to destroy...
Fucking... The stark difference in approach between the minimalist Robo Rider, you know that's what it is, the fucking... fucking... Beta Masked Rider and the Chad Robo Rider.
Molly, you shouldn't be here. This is dangerous. Danaeus, don't do this. Remember who you are.
Mr. Chalmers!
Perhaps you bugs would just like to take this outside.
Very well. Outside! Yeah!
Let's go then.
I guess they can do that now. Again, suspension of disbelief.
Your resistance is pointless.
I will defeat you if I have to.
All of the transitions. What just happened? Don't worry about it.
You speak bravely, but you've met your match. Soon, Earth and Edenoi will be mine.
Let us pause for a reality check.
What are you talking about?
What if Robo Rider should have a red?
And just what are the odds of that happening? Fact report!
Less than 1%, but if Dex is able to jog his friend's memory, we'll lose Robo Rider.
What?
To ensure that Masked Rider meets his end, the Eden Tata you now should send.
It's too dangerous, my count. The Eden Tata is the natural predator of our people. You can't control it.
You underestimate my powers, dear Nefaria.
Isn't the whole point of this series that you have no powers? Hence you going after this dorky teenager? With the super suit? I'm just saying, sir. Slow your rolls.
This creature will work perfectly. Besides, it's too late now. This time tomorrow, Masked Rider and the Earthlings will be mine.
Oh, here comes the soup. Evil laser soup.
Think, Danaeus. Don't you remember who I am?
You are my enemy.
I'm Dex, your best friend. Will you just listen to me?
This talk serves no purpose. I'll now destroy you and seize your powers.
I guess I'll just take that as a no.
Electric field, maximum voltage.
You know, I have to point out, it's been a consistent pattern with most Kamen Rider series that the secondary rider ends up being the cooler of the two. I have to say, this time is no different. Maybe I'm biased in that I have a preference towards robot-centric designs, the color green, and lightning and electricity-based powers. Maybe there's some bias at play. That's the end of that thought.
Don't, Danaeus. Don't force me to battle you.
I'm so... No, we need to go back there. The slowed down... the slowed down footage and the cunty walk of Masked Rider there. The heavy sway of the hips.
Don't, Danaeus. Don't force me to battle you.
Don't, Danaeus. You killed him. Danaeus. Danaeus. Fucking hell. I mean, if you know, you know.
Danaeus, I do not wish to fight you.
I told you, I am...
Shun the non-believer! Shun!
Robo Rider!
No! Somehow Dragon must have erased your memory. We can get it back if you just stop fighting me and let me help you.
Save your breath, maggot bait! I don't need your help!
I'm afraid you leave me no choice, Danaeus. I must defeat you in order to save you. Whoa! What's going on?
Is this some trick of yours?
That was an impact tremor. Dragon must not trust you. He sent down another insectivore to take your job.
He wouldn't dare!
Uh-oh, I know that sound. Yeah!
I'm sorry. Just the non-movement, the violent non-movement of uh-oh.
Uh-oh, I know.
Cinema. Cinema.
That sound.
Yes, it's a spiny Eden Tata!
Dragon's not messing around.
But I'll destroy you myself!
Well, I'll take that as a compliment then.
This is not finished! I shall return!
I'm sure you will.
Okay, I guess we're just establishing that the fucking transition animations are diegetic. That is Masked Rider's method of teleportation. Good to know.
Robo Rider has returned, sire.
Bring him to me.
Count Dragon! Why have you sent another creature to Earth to do my job?
Don't fret. I've instructed it to wait for my orders.
I must confess it was my suggestion. Dex will be good for your digestion.
So it was you who interfered.
Why do you seem so revolted? Is it because you weren't consulted? Don't even think of attacking me. I'll show you a...
Bye, Jockin.
I must report you're a pretty bad sport.
Robo Rider, I didn't create you to exchange pleasantries with Gork.
I am in your service, Count Dragon, and so it is my duty to inform you that the Eden Tata eats Edenites, and thereby gains their powers.
I know that. I will reach the Masked Rider before the Eden Tata absorbs the powers.
If you fail, the Masked Rider powers will be lost to you forever.
He may be right, my count.
I await your command, sire.
Stop this creature! Keep it in his cave!
My pleasure, sire!
This is what bad management feels like. I think we've all had jobs just like this. Where you're sent in to do a not-so-palatable job. The job that no one really wants to do, but you're sweet-talked into it, aka brainwashed. But because it's taking longer than the manager initially predicted, they send in someone else to do the job instead, even though you're right in the middle of doing it. So that's essentially your cue to back away. Then you realize, hey, that new guy you sent in is kind of fucking shit up. So you're sent in to correct them. Every step of the way, you are actively correcting your boss's fuck-ups. Your last boss did that? Yeah, so at least say what you will of his moral compass. Robo Rider is the single most relatable character in this show. And that should fucking horrify you. Walmart in a nutshell. Yeah, no shit.
And I can finish Masked Rider myself!
I thought that was Dex for a second. Oh no, I thought that was the main character making those sounds. Let's review, shall we? Oh, god damn you, Laura. Now I can't unhear it. I got you with 2 minutes in the ring! Snap into a Slim Jim!
Masked Rider is close! So close I can taste it! Must eat Masked Rider!
This is what no Cookie Crisp does to a motherfucker. I'm fucking losing what semblance of a mind I have left after tonight. We're struggling to afford paying everyone, so we're gonna fire the loss prevention team. Why are we losing so much merchandise? We're losing money. No, that really is Count Dragon's workplace philosophy at work. We're at play. You only have yourself to blame. Well, that and lady luck, considering I rolled a die to determine whether or not this should happen. That literally happened to my store. Yes, I have heard the horror stories lore. Oh, fuck. Tag yourself.
I'm hungry! Masked Rider! Masked Rider is close! So close I can taste it! Must eat Masked Rider!
Tag yourself. I'm the rock dust floating out of frame.
Come out and face me, Intara!
Ah, what's this? Another eat and I tweet! Yum yum! Robo Rider and Masked Rider! Oh, yum yum! Eat 'em up, eat 'em up!
Hold it right there! You're
Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs!
not eating anything today!
And who's going to stop me?
Get back in the cave!
Ho ho! With a tasty snack! Just wait!
That is footage they used from another episode. Not even the lightning being shot out, the fucking styrofoam boulders falling down. That was from 2 episodes ago. I wasn't joking when I referenced stock footage in the Twitter and Blue Sky posts about this stream. It's their big favorite.
What's going on here?
You will do as I command, Intara!
I heard ya! What'd you have to do that for anyway?
Return to the cave!
Why did they make him Jerry Lewis? You know, I feel like it's my duty to recite this. And I want all of you to know this is Lore's fault. Tight as a virgin boy. Don't get nervous. Parentheses tight. I'm here to serve you customer service. Parentheses. Right? I just realized that had the same energy as Dan Avedon reciting Britney Spears' work. Or whoever the fuck sang that. Admittedly, my base knowledge of pop music isn't exactly all that expansive. Griffin, the more you hit pause, the more you postpone the inevitable. I am in misery. As are we all, Lore. As are we fucking all.
And stay there!
All right! Who'd want to eat you anyway? Hey, what a grouch!
Now to locate Masked Rider!
Curse that meddling Robo Rider! Eat it, not a starving! Ah! Oh, there's gotta be something to eat around here! Oh, some bugs or something!
Like, again, they just wanted to do a Halloween episode, but it wasn't October yet. I am convinced.
Oh, Molly, I'm so glad you're all right.
Oh, Molly, I am so visibly shook. Thankfully, your mom gave me some of her soothing eggplant, and I've calmed down.
We just dropped Patsy off with her parents.
Thanks for coming to get us, Mom.
Hal, listen to this. Count Dragon just turned Dex's friend into an evil insect.
And the TV says that there's another insect pod landed.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I have to pause. Credit where credit is due. Having the little brother dress up as Masked Rider is pretty cute. It's like the one redeeming factor that this whole not Halloween set of episodes.
Mooney,
2 attacks at once. You're right, Phoebus. That is bad.
Well, I'd like to give that dragon a piece of my mind.
Dex, you're okay.
Is the fight over so soon?
Do you want the whole truth?
We always want the truth, Dex.
Count Dragon has turned my best friend into my enemy. Now he's unleashed the Edentata.
The Edentata?
It's the Edenoid version of an anteater.
Anteater? That's not too bad.
This anteater digs underground, eats Edenoids, and has a nose over 4 feet long.
Wow, that would be cool to have a nose over 4 feet long.
Why?
Just
Means
think
no worries.
how it would feel to sneeze.
Ooh, Albie.
The Edentata can make
Me
devices
too,
from his mind like
Purpose.
I can. My people have a distinctive reaction to the Edentata. If we get too close, we become hypnotized by the sound it makes.
What sound is that?
You call that soothing?
Oh, me.
That was an earthquake.
It's the Edentata.
You said it digs underground, right? Dex, we have underground pockets of magma nearby.
Magma?
It's very hot rock.
Like volcanic lava.
If the Edentata...
So I guess confirming this takes place in California. Oh, my God.
releases the pressure, it can destroy the town. I've got to stop it.
Be careful, Dax.
Take the face, acting. Chopper, rev up and let's roll.
Hey, boss, where to?
The underground disturbance. That's what the Edentata is.
Get up!
You know, it really isn't a Masked Rider episode without a few dozen half-hearted hayas. Sorry, let me pronounce that correctly. Hiya!
Really going down there, are you?
You bet. Look at the size of the crater. This must be where it landed.
And it doesn't sound friendly.
Listen, it's here. I'm going in.
Are you sure that's a good idea, boss?
Without the power of Super Gold, I might not win, but I have to try.
Tasty Masked Rider! Tasty to eat Masked Rider! I must eat Masked Rider!
That pathetic creature will destroy my slaves.
Which slaves are you referring to, sir? That pathetic creature was one of them. The other one, as far as I knew, was just Robo Rider. Like, I've been accused of this in the past, and deservedly so, in some cases. This is the definition of moving the goalposts. Count Dragon, I think before we discuss your plans for conquering Masked Rider's power, we need to have a discussion about conquering your long-term career goals. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Other than on a list.
Nefaria, I want it stopped. Now!
Son.
What if this is a trap, boss?
Well, there's only one way to find out, Chop.
Careful, something doesn't feel right.
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I'm just gonna take a little look down here and see if I can... Whoa!
See, this is the unfortunate thing about going in the battle in a powerful suit that doesn't allow you free movement of your neck. It's like 80s Batman.
I'm just gonna take a little look down here and see if I can... Whoa!
Cinema. Also, to answer your question, Fee, no, I don't think he wants to enslave Dex. I think he wants to kill him and take the power to transform into Masked Rider for himself. Hence why he is compensating with the fucking G.I. Joe half mask.
Look who's dropped in for dinner! Tasty Mask Rider! Tasty Mask Rider!
I'm here to beat you, not to feed you.
That's what you think! What's this? Tata Buffet!
Dragon's minions!
Eden Tata, please do not riot. I'm afraid we've come to put you on a diet.
You're helping me?
Stop me while I'm trying to eat! You can't stop eating, Tata!
Count Dragon has given you the sack, and we've come to take you back.
Why doesn't Dragon want him to attack me?
But Tasty Mask Rider power is so yummy!
That's it. Dragon knows if I get eaten, he'll never get my powers.
Do not fuss. Come with us.
I'm not going. No way.
Uh-oh.
I was sent here.
Fuck. Again with the uh-oh.
Do not fuss. Come with us.
I'm not going. No way.
Uh-oh.
I need to track down the person or persons responsible for scripting this adaptation and apologize to them, rather, for the years of abuse and neglect they obviously must have had to endure to wind up with such little literary talent. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. You didn't do this. Saban did this.
I was sent here for a Mask Rider meal, and that's what I'm gonna get.
You're coming with us, Eden Tata.
By direct order of your master, Count Dragon.
There's just one little problem.
And what might that be?
I'm starving.
Stop fighting. You'll release the magma.
What a weird spin on the stop fighting meme. For those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, stop fighting! You'll release the magma. I need to hear this again.
Stop fighting. You'll release the magma.
Wait, everybody. Take a peek. It seems this cave has sprung a leak.
We've all got to get out of here quickly.
Mind your business, Masked Rider.
Very well. Suit yourselves. Hey,
It's just that easy. It just works.
The fools! They'll be incinerated down there.
You let my meal get away.
Perhaps this will be better.
Perhaps some light will subdue your appetite.
Now you want to play rock, huh? Well, let's rock!
Let's get this thing back to the spider base.
Just, I liken the fucking degree to which this thing is clawing through boulders, like the words per minute of a Redditor when they realize that a series is woke.
To the spider base.
Tata's escaping. We must stop him.
We can't wait. We have to go.
They're not gonna make it.
Did you think you had escaped me?
Danaeus, you must listen to me.
I've heard your tiresome story already, Masked Rider.
Don't force me to fight you, Danaeus.
You have no choice.
You let the creature escape.
I'm afraid it's more clever than we gave it credit.
Is it? I think it's just hangry. Cleverness isn't exactly a factor here. This is just someone with low blood sugar. Given my experience as a behavioral therapist for troubled clients, I can say with a certain degree of certainty that's kind of the main issue here. Nefaria.
I can't believe this day. Oh.
They really just pulled a just one of those days, huh?
Witness the power of Robo-Ride. 2 swords to do away with you twice as fast.
That's not how that works. Hey, Robo Rider, how come your mom lets you have 2 swords?
We're both in danger.
What do you mean, both of us?
The Eden Tod is destabilizing the whole area.
Then I'd better destroy you quickly.
I love that for him. I love that for him, splitting a rock in half while swiping the sword to the side of the rock. Because you see the sword go over to the right of the rock there. Damn, that's an even more advanced technique than the guy who accidentally sliced out all the blood of the enemy samurai, thus changing cinema forever.
Just try that again.
The power of After Effects.
There's got to be some way for me to reach your lost memory.
I've already told you.
You must believe me.
Timaeus does not exist.
You leave me no choice. From now on, it's no more Mr. Nice Bug.
I legitimately think I need to put a seizure warning at the start of these streams going forward. It's no longer a joke. Fucking hell. Apologies to anyone watching this who has some photosensitivity issues. I would recommend closing your eyes for the moment, and I will let you know when you can open them. Okay, you're good.
Rider kick. Electro, Saber, activate.
No, my 2 swords!
I'm sorry I have to do this.
I'll make you sorrier.
You know, I have the distinct impression that the music in the original footage is a lot more somber and tragic here. I can't imagine how I get that impression. Call it a hunch.
Look what you've done.
Danaeus, are you all right? I tried only to stun you.
Stay where you are. I don't remember who I am.
I envision it, and there it is. Ooh, this nasty little bomb ought to bring me some nice lunch too much.
You know, like most anteaters. They just imagine a bomb and there it appears. I remember that episode of Amazing Animals, don't you?
A nice, tasty Mass Rider!
I know I have a mission, but I can't remember what it is.
You don't remember anything?
I must be here to fight you.
Wait, don't attack. Let me show you something.
What?
Let me show you who you really are. Danaeus. See, it's me, your best friend. We share so many memories.
I'm sorry, I'm flashing back to earlier when when he got so sick of his friends drawing, his third eye glue a sickening green, and he nearly passed out. Fucking Teletubbies ass.
That is me. I remember.
They were so close. They did the same thing as last time with having the guy out of the costume, just slightly too much to the left. So close. Seamless.
Are you all right?
Yes. Yes, my friend.
It is good to see you.
Dex, I brought you a gift from King Lexian.
From Grandfather?
This crystal. It will enable you.
Listen. The world can be at stake. There can be an evil power threatening to overthrow everything that is just and good in the world. But nothing takes priority over sharing a JO crystal with your bro. As far as I have been informed, that is how the bro code works, right?
To transform into Mass Rider Super Gold. Your new power will strengthen you in your battle against Dragon's forces.
I will use this to defeat the Eden Tata. You are a true friend of Aeus.
As are you, Dex. I must go now. Your grandfather needs me back on Edenoi.
Like, they actually fucking did it. They actually pulled the I need to go now, my planet needs me. They actually said the fucking thing. They actually said I need to go now, my planet needs me. Not in so many words, but push comes to shove. Fucking hell. There's like, I need to shut up. There's 4 minutes left. I need to shut up. There's 4 minutes left.
Be swift and be safe.
And never give up. Trust your instincts.
Ecto phase activate.
Crystal, in the name of Edenoi, transform me now. Mask Rider Super Gold.
There it is.
The Eden Tata. Gotta stop it. My lunch.
That was the least enthusiastic one of all.
Has arrived!
What have you been up to, creature? Huh? A bomb!
They fucking gave up. They gave the fuck up.
What have you been up to, creature? Huh? A bomb!
That was all one word. What have you been up to, creature? Ah, a bomb! Give or take a, yeah!
I'm not that hungry. I'm out of here.
I'm right behind. Wait! I can't just let this bomb go off. People might be hurt. I know. Chopper! The Eden Tata's escaping. You've got to stop it. Hope it's the right button.
Don't worry.
I'm dying, Squirtle. I hope it's the right button. You have to understand, this was in an age before abridged series were a thing. Back in an era where Americans who got their hands on Japanese footage could not give less of a shit about changing things as they saw fit. Sometimes it works for the better. Sometimes you get Lupin the Third Part 2. The other half of the time you get Masked Rider.
Boss, I've got him.
I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
Hold it right there, jerky.
Your Enoid munching days are through, Spiny. Eat laser.
You'll never stop. Oh.
It's still a step up from the Dick lightsaber.
Good riddance, creature. No one defeats Masked Rider.
Masked Rider destroyed the Eden Tata. And won back his cousin friend to boot.
It's your fault, Gork. It was your stupid idea.
You're all at fault, and you shall all pay for your ineptitude with a little energy drain.
When your boss's fuck-up leads him to detract from your paycheck. We're almost done here.
Danaeus, I can't believe you have to go so soon. Would you like another sticky bun?
Oh, no thank you, Mrs. Stewart.
Again, keep in mind, this is them getting rid of the best actor in the show so far. I want you to remember that going forward.
That's funny. I had an entire pan just a minute ago.
Purvis.
He ate everything?
Okay, everyone, let's see if there's anything left in the kitchen.
Sticky bun.
You're right, Ferb. No more sticky buns.
Thank you for the power of the Super Gold.
You're welcome. Lexian and Farion will be pleased.
I miss everyone so much.
And we miss you.
You sound like it.
This is a good family.
He ate everything here, too?
Yes. Yes, it is.
I'm very glad you found a home.
It's little and broken, but
Yeah.
still good. Yeah, still
I do
good.
have a home, don't I?
Goodbye, my friend.
Goodbye.
Mommy Momo.
Oh, I love you too, Purvis.
You gotta love plot-convenient teleportation.
Has
Wish I
Dex
could do
seen
that.
the last of Robo Rider? Will Nefaria learn the true meaning of rock and roll? Will Mr. Chalmers restore discipline in school? Will Purvis ever learn when enough is enough? Will Dex ever see his best friend Danaeus again? All this and more on the next exciting adventure of Masked Rider.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, well, I didn't mean to click that. Well, I guess that was a little peek behind the curtain there. But, fucking hell. Holy shit, never again. Never 4 straight episodes of Masked Rider ever again. Fucker of mothers. Anyway, thank you all so very much for tuning in. For what it's worth, your interactions, you're tuning in, you're asking me for my 2 cents. Whether it's random questions, unpopular opinions, or quick critiques, it genuinely does mean a lot to me that you keep coming back for more. And I only hope that means that I'm doing a good enough job at this whole VTuber thing to warrant more of these streams. Speaking of, it sounds like we've got one more redeem for the evening. And that's for a random question. Unfortunately, my dumbass forgot to install the dice on this screen, so I'm going to have to pull out a physical D20. Alright, let's see here. So one random question. Coming up. That's a 4. And going to my list of random questions. When did cougar hunting become hag maxing? Just an observation. I don't pretend to understand why Gen Alpha has decided on this shift in nomenclature. Or Gen Z, I suppose, would be the more accurate. Yeah, you heard me, Fee. You heard me. Apparently shooting for any woman 30 or older these days is called hag maxing on the internet. But yes, I digress. I appreciate each and every one of you for continuing to drop by, and feel free to drop by tomorrow as I will be continuing my trek through Halo 2 with Silver Wings. With any luck, we are probably going to get a bit closer to the end of the game. If we don't manage to finish the game tomorrow, it'll probably be the stream after that we do. But either way, I am looking forward to it, because knowing the two of us, it's just going to be more chaos as usual. I wish... Oh, shit. Fucking A. I guess that's a sign from the powers that be to wrap this shit the fuck up. But yes, I will see you all then, and until the next time, I encourage each and every one of you to fucking think. Take care, everyone.